And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with the jab. Misses with the straight left. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
With the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Misses with the straight left. Swing and a miss with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wallin in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford... There's the bell for round two. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Catch and shoot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Can they finish it? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the... Whoa, wait a minute! Charles Martin on the back foot. He might be ready to go. Talk about Wallin in that last round. Well, we know they've got the... Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Looking to land the hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He threw a punch and just got countered. Swing and a miss with that hook. That counter shot lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Good counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Trying to land that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Insane action. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. Let's talk about Wallin in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
You want to win this fight? Right. I need you to focus. Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. You've led him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Back and forth they go. Nice counter shot. At some point, the corner has to say you're done. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. And now going for the finish. That was the moment.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Apparently hitting his opponent in the face isn't enough. He wants to rub it in. Beautiful counter shot. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wallin in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble. Back into the fray here in round 5. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action. Did you see that? Uh-oh, Martin in big trouble here. How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Missing with the hook. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Charles Martin on the back foot. Let's talk about Wallin in that last round. Talk about a... There's the bell to start round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And we may see a stoppage here. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Why weren't they more cautious? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to...
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Counter shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Martin dazed. Let's talk about Wallin in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Round 7, here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not.
Oh, my God, Johnny. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. So much for defensive abilities. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
And Wallin just got knocked down. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.